Hello again. This location may seem a little bit familiar to you guys. If you remember, I filmed the craziest laws in Australia regarding car guys in this same spot. And to date, that is my most popular YouTube video with over 50,000 views. You guys clearly love that video, so I thought, you know what, let's run it back for a part 2. Welcome to Performance Nick, and in today's video, we're doing part 2 of the craziest road rules and laws against us car guys and just regular road users here in Australia. These laws and regulations, well, they're going to really make you, scratch your head about if it's really about
safety,
or the secret motive behind all these rules and laws is about
the revenue gains.
Without further ado, let's get into 3 more crazy Australian road rules that we face here driving these things on these roads. Let's get into number 1. Would it really be a Performance Nick video if we didn't have a technical difficulty? Well, my microphone just died, but good thing I got a spare one, but it's not a wireless one, so I'm going to have to stand close to the camera. Anyways, the first thing, did you know having your phone connected to your car while driving can be illegal? It's no secret using your phone while driving can be seen as quite illegal. No, you can't be watching TikToks and Reels while driving, as entertaining as that might sound. No, you can't record a Snapchat of your driving to send to your friend. And no, you can't be on the phone with the phone up to your ear making a phone call while driving your car. But did you know having your phone connected to your car for music or calls, or whatever the case may be, well, it can actually be considered quite illegal depending where you are and the laws that are set in that jurisdiction. I'm a pretty big criminal if you ask me. For reference, in New South Wales, if you're a probationary driver, which as we can see I am, the P plate there, in New South Wales, the state above us, well, having your phone connected to your car in any way, whether that's by USB cable, by aux cord, by Bluetooth, by Apple CarPlay, whatever it is, that is illegal and considered using your phone while driving. So the same as watching a TikTok while driving behind the wheel is the same as having your phone connected to your car to listen to music or to listen to directions to get somewhere. Yeah. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. So it's completely illegal with no boundaries in New South Wales, but in Victoria, it's a bit of a grey area. I mean, you're not allowed to use your phone while driving as a P-plate or at all. You can have it connected to your car sometimes, but you can also not have it connected. I really don't know. The funny part is there's this TikTok of a cop losing it at someone who's got their phone on CarPlay, not touching the phone, but connected to CarPlay, and getting very annoyed about that. So let's play that clip here.
My name's First Constable Hilly, Crown Highway Patrol. I'm speaking to you today about the Orbs car. You don't have to say anything you say to maybe giving evidence. You understand that?
Yeah.
Car's too low, you don't have a P plate up. Got your driver's license there.
It is stock height.
Yeah, it's too low at the front, mate.
It's stock height.
Got your driver's license there, thank you.
And P plates are up.
Where's that music coming from?
There's no music playing.
So you're using Apple CarPlay. What's your reason for using your mobile phone whilst driving on a P plate license?
I'm not.
Yep, your phone connected via the dash is using your phone.
It just connects automatically.
Yep, so your phone is using your phone. Not cost, thank you.
How am I using it? It's right
It's
there.
connected via the car, so therefore you're using a mobile phone. You're going to receive a couple of tickets in the mail.
But if you ask me, that was a very ego-driven highway patrol officer, which obviously had nothing better to do himself. But regardless, let's go back to New South Wales, where there's no questions about it. It's illegal. Well, if you get caught doing this heinous crime, the punishment is a $387 fine, or $514 if you're in a school zone. And to add insult to injury, it's 5 demerit points, which is how much you have as a probationary driver. So if you get caught listening to music via Bluetooth, you'll lose your license on the spot, because that's all your demerits gone. In Victoria, it's a little bit less. It's only 4 demerits, and the fine I'll put up on the screen here. It's still not cheap, but yeah, it's a big fine to pay. Whenever I make a video about the Australian car scene and the laws, I always get the old timers in the comments, well, if you did the right thing, it wouldn't be illegal. So me having my navigation on the inbuilt system on my car, that's completely illegal. But if I have Apple CarPlay showing my navigation, that's illegal now. Same thing, I can listen to the radio as much as I want, as loud as I want. The second I want to play my own music, that's illegal. I get the point of being distracted while driving, but it's the exact same thing. The same way I can change a radio station through the car, I can skip a song on the car. Or I put the navigation in on the car, which actually is harder to do because you have to twist it and select the letters compared to putting it on my phone before I get going. Well, I don't get it. How can one be considered more illegal than the other? So you old timers, I'm not saying using your phone should be allowed while driving. I'm saying the double standards are unbelievable. So maybe think about that before you drop that comment. I mentioned it's a little bit different in my state of Victoria, which it is. It's a little bit more relaxed, which I guess for once is good. Victoria's not the worst at something. In Victoria, you're allowed to have your phone connected via Bluetooth or via Apple CarPlay, but you're not allowed to make any phone calls or use Siri while driving, which I think's a fair trade-off. I'll live with that. Again, to defend the law quickly, I agree novice drivers should be focused while driving. But keep in mind, you've been on your learners for 1 to 2 years. Now, for the next 3 to 4 years as a probationary driver, you can't listen to your own music or put in your own navigation. It's just stupid. And in my opinion, those $500 fine, well, it does line the government's pocket nicely for pretty much no law being broken in my eyes. So I'm sure they're not complaining of a nice little $500 cash injection every time they get someone. Let's keep this game going of where you guess what I'm doing is considered illegal. All right, I'm going to act it out. I want you to let me know what I did illegal here. Just cruising along on this nice day.
Police reported ahead.
Oh, police reported ahead. To protect and serve? No, we're going to defect and earn today. There he is, hiding in the bush with his radar gun. Oh, let me just alert the other drivers there and get a fine. Did that guy just high beam the other drivers to let them know that I'm camping in a bush trying to get people for going 5 kilometres over the speed limit? Oh, I'm going to get him. These guys will do anything for $1, even hiding in the bush. What? What am I getting pulled over for? I wasn't speeding. It's common courtesy in the driving world is when you see a roadside camera, a speed camera, or a police officer hiding in the bush trying to give you a fine, to give a little high beam to the other drivers to let them know, be careful, because they're trying to get your money with a nice little fine. But apparently that's illegal to do also. But here's where the grey area comes in. Well, the actual act of alerting someone that a cop is there trying to give you a fine isn't necessarily illegal, even though they can contest it. But by the law, technically that's not the illegal part. The illegal part is dazzling oncoming drivers by using your high beams. Within 200 metres, you are dazzling them, and that's illegal. If you live in Australia, you'd understand the point of this dazzling law, because all the time there's people in Ford Rangers and Toyota Hiluxes who've got their high beams on with their spotlights that blind everyone. Yes, you deserve a fine for driving like that. But giving someone a little flash of the high beams, I don't really think that's the same category as sitting with your high beams on, blinding half the road. One thing I can't get past though is I absolutely love the word dazzling. And this dazzling fine for flashing your high beams, well, it's not $100 or $200 fine. Don't forget, we live in Australia. $552 and 3 demerit points. Yep, that's correct. For the third and final segment, I did something special. As you can see, we went off-roading. I went really far out, a few hours to get to this location from the... Yeah, we didn't go anywhere, but it looks like I'm somewhere else. The third segment, let's do it. Now, this is AI generated. This is not real. This is in Mexico. Whatever you want to say. I'm not doing anything here, but, you know, let's break the law quickly. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm retiring. I'm going to jail. We're on a roll, so let's just keep these reenactments going, I guess. If you've ever used your horn to beep to say goodbye as you're leaving somewhere, see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye. That's illegal.
Right to jail.
Or if you've used your horn to get someone's attention that's walking down the side of the street or whatever it may be. Johnny, is that you? Ah, good to see you, mate. Long time. That's illegal.
Right to jail. Right away.
I know what you're thinking. I have a horn in my car. I'm legally allowed to use it whenever I want to. No, you're not. You're only legally allowed to use a horn in Australia, or Victoria, at least my state, for 3 reasons. Number 1, it's to alert other drivers on the road as if someone's about to hit you, or they're braking really hard, or whatever the case may be. It's an alert. Number 2 is if there's an animal across the road. Now, in Australia, we get a lot of kangaroos and stuff driving across the road, so you just give them a little horn to get out the way. Or number 3 is if it's part of an anti-theft or an anti-lock device to unlock the car, you're allowed to press it. Any other reason? Don't you even think about going to the evil level of using your horn for anything else. If you're using your horn to beep to a friend to get his attention who's passing by, you can't do that. If you're beeping aggressively because someone's annoyed you or cut you off, you can't do that. Or if you're honking at pedestrians or cyclists when there's no imminent threat of danger and you're just beeping at them for the sakes of it, that's illegal as well. This catastrophically dangerous act of using your horn, well, the fines vary. Depending on what state you are is how much it goes. Of course, typically in the more quieter, not popular states like WA, the fine's only $50. Whereas when you come to the popular states where the police are and they like to give out fines, it goes up to $350, like in Victoria and New South Wales, I believe. So next time you think about doing a little, be very careful, because it could be a big fine coming in the mail. As much as I'd love to turn around and prank you guys, April Fools, you know, it's just a prank, it's not. They're all real rules and real laws, which you can get punished for. We already knew from last video that Australia can be crazy with their laws, and this is more of a real world example. Before we were talking about high power license, etc., you know, things that are pretty rare to come by. But using your horn, using your high beams, and using Apple CarPlay, that's pretty standard for every single driver on the board, from an 18-year-old to a 70-year-old. I mean, what can we do about these laws? Not really too much, because the government make them, and even though we're going to be part of the government and their decisions, we're not at all, really. It's their decisions, and we have to live by it. So I want to know, is this a bullying cash grab, or is this about safety? Is it justified, the laws and the punishments? Should there be lesser punishments? Should there be no punishments? I don't know. Let me know in your thoughts in the comments what you think about these laws. All we can really do to this stuff is stand up to it and try to follow the rules as nicely as we can without getting in too much trouble when we do not follow them 100% all the time. But what are we really going to do about them? So if anything, this video is for a bit more awareness in regards to that. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching another one of my videos. Hopefully this one does get as much traction as the last Australian Crazy Laws video, but I appreciate you anyways for coming by, watching this video. Please do consider giving a like, comment your opinions, and do give me a subscribe. I really, really appreciate every single one of you when you subscribe or shoot me a message or anything. It honestly makes my day. And as a final goodbye, let me give you some M4 sound clips. Why not? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday.